FDA is cracking down on powdered caffeine supplements. The agency says that they're just too dangerous to be sold to the public.
ABC 17's Taylor PETRAS talked with doctors today and joins us now live in our newsroom. And Taylor, they even tell you that just a teaspoon of this powdered caffeine could be deadly.
It can, Joey and Marissa, and according to the FDA, just in that teaspoon of this powdered caffeine contains the same amount of caffeine as 28 cups of coffee. And lately, it's claiming the lives of young people.
I mean, I drink coffee sometimes in the morning, and I know it gets me going, but pure caffeine is probably pretty dangerous.
I have 1 cup of coffee every morning, so that's kind of like my morning wake up right there.
Doctors say your morning cup of coffee is a normal amount of caffeine. But with so many drinks and products filled with caffeine, Dr. SCHULTZ says overdoses are common.
You know, most people know if I have this much caffeine, I'm not going to feel well. Or if I don't have this amount of caffeine, I'm not going to feel well. So most people, it's an individual thing and you can recognize it. But when it gets into pure concentrated form, it can be really bad and it can be dangerous.
Doctors and the FDA say the powder form makes it difficult to measure a proper dose. Just 3.5 ounces of the powdered caffeine has as much caffeine as 400 tall cups of Starbucks coffee and more than 1,000 cans of Red Bull.
It's sold in so many different forms now and so many different strengths that you would have to have each individual one to see the actual strength it is. And that's part of the problem. It's not really regulated much at all at this point.
The FDA is trying to change that by warning supplement companies about their synthetic powdered caffeine products. One company, Bridge City Bulk, has already taken the powdered caffeine off its website. Today we checked other sites who received a warning letter and found you could easily buy them for just $5. Dr. SCHULTZ says each year he finds college students with overdose side effects after studying with too much coffee or energy drinks.
You find out how much caffeine they had, and you can overdose on caffeine just on over-the-counter stuff. It doesn't even have to be the powder.
According to the American Association for Poison Control Centers, in 2013, nearly 1,500 children under the age of 20 overdosed on caffeine, although no deaths were reported in those cases. Reporting live in the newsroom, Taylor PETRAS, ABC 17 News.
Thanks, Taylor. And also in 2015, more than 900 adults experienced caffeine overdoses. And again, no deaths were reported.